Hi, someone probably sent you here, or you probably went like, what the fuck is BTS? I was searching for cute spotted puppies and I came across half-naked Koreans. So I'm here to educate you a bit about K-pop. Anyway, K-pop is not a genre. It's not Korean pop either. It's a term used to describe the popular music of Korea. Who popularized it? There's a dude, Jung Hyun-chun, also known as Sotaeji or Sotaeji. He's a cool dude. He dropped out of high school to pursue music since he's rebellious in nature. And so, he did. He joined a heavy metal band called Shinawi as a bass guitarist. But they broke up. So Sotaeji decided he had to do something before he goes poor since he is set on making music. This is Yang Hyun-suk. He is a great dancer.
Whoa, 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 oh dang, that dude that moves like Jagger. Let me go up to him. Yo, 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 what's up? Dude, damn, that was amazing. Can you teach me how to dance? Cause I can do it like you.
Thanks, and sure.
Actually, I'm also finding people to collaborate and make music together. You wanna join?
Sure, I mean, I can be the dancer. Hi guys. Oh, that's Juno, my friend. We were supposed to meet. Anyway, he's a great dancer too.
Oh,
I swear, he could b-boy better than me. Oh, come on, you're not that bad yourself.
well, since we are here, let's collaborate together.
And with a few more meetups, the Sotaeji and the boys are formed. They have a problem though. Guys, we need to create an identity for ourselves. What are we going to put out? We know you're from a band, but we can't dance to heavy metal music. It's not our style.
Don't worry guys, I have a plan. A few days ago I heard something dope on the TV and I figured this would be perfect. So, what do you say? It's dope, right? Shall we make it our own?
By crossing over genres such as new jack and hip-hop, and with Sotaeji discovering about Media to produce songs, they eventually debuted their first single, Nan Arayo, on the MBC's Weekend Talent Show.
입안을 흐르고 흐르면 누군가가 나를 떠나보여야 한다는 그 사실을 그 이유를 이제는 나도 알 수가 있어요. 사랑을 한다는 말을 못했어. 어쨌거나 지금은 너무 늦어버렸어. 그대라는 무엇 하고 있었나. 그 미소는 너무 아름다웠어.
However, they got the lowest rating from the judges since it was too wild and new for them at that time. But they just kept performing. Eventually, the single hit #1 for 17 consecutive weeks on the Korean charts, which is insane. They also proved another point by achieving this feat. They produced everything including dance routines, lyrics, recording all by themselves. Sotaeji doesn't need backup dancers and studio equipment from broadcasting stations. He's too edgy and talented for that. There's no need for broadcasting stations like MBC to dictate and churn out stars anymore, because Sotaeji and the boys proved others that it is possible to be a star even if all forms of production are done independently. The studio star system is slowly being abolished. Meanwhile, at another part of Korea, a guy named Lee Soo-man, he owns a studio called SM Studio and has one artist in his roster. His name is Hyun Jin-young, and his debut album in 1990 is a flop.
Seems like hip-hop is rising, especially with Sotaeji and the boys. Let's change him up.
And so he did for his next album. His second album was a hit, and his career was going upwards. But shortly after his third album, he got arrested for marijuana charges. And the album distribution company he had for Hyunjin-young went bankrupt, so all his investments are gone.
Oh shit.
It was then he realized he needed a system to make sure this won't happen again. So SM Studio became SM Entertainment. The era of entertainment companies awaits. The first few months of this new era started off with Lee Soo-man auditioning for people to form his first major group under his new company. On the other hand, Seo Taiji and the boys are still killing it and churning out albums after albums, and eventually peaked with their fourth album selling over 2.4 million copies. But due to increasing creative differences, they eventually broke up. Seo Taiji fled to United States while Yang Hoon-suk and Lee Juno formed their own record labels. Juno flopped, while Yang Hoon-suk continues to manage YG Entertainment till this day, along with Lee Soo-man's SM Entertainment. Oh look! SM Entertainment debuted their first ever group, HOT, with 5 members, and their song Candy quickly gets eaten up by the Koreans. On the other hand, YG has to flush his group Keep Six into the toilet bowl because HOT happened. 1 year later, HOT is still reigning, but it looks something more like this. A particular girl group named SES rose through its ranks and became the first female K-pop group to enjoy popularity as big as HOT. Meanwhile, a boy named Park Jin-young, who is already a famous singer, sets up a company called Tae-hong Planning Corporation. Also, this mixed gender idol group called Rura became the first co-ed group to sell like Hot Pockets. Eventually, new boy groups have risen up to compete with HOT. Boy groups like NRG or New Radiancy Group, along with Shakes Keys, have started to spread out of South Korea, and with that, the first signs of Hallyu Wave are being formed. However, NRG eventually flopped. New girl groups also appeared, and they competed for the share of popularity with SES. Eventually, SES and Fine Killing Liberty, or Finkel, topped out, with Finkel winning the Artist of the Year, making Finkel the first girl group to receive such a grand award. Meanwhile, Park Jin-young is working under EBM Entertainment. We know you are a famous singer-songwriter, so can you please write and produce songs for this upcoming idol group we have called GOT6? Okay. Actually, let's call them Groove Overdose because everyone digs periods in between letters. I think GOT6 sounds better. No. As time goes by, Shakes Keys disbanded, and when HOT wanted to renew contracts, they disbanded too because of unfavorable terms. Oh look! Everyone is throwing rocks at SM Entertainment for disbanding HOT, forming the first ever major K-pop protest. Meanwhile, in YG Entertainment, Sean from the group Jino Sean saw potential in a kid called Kwon Ji-young from his rap videos, and he showed it to YG.
He is me. Come here, you. I'm called G-Dragon.
By the end of 2000, G.O.D came on top, selling over 1.8 million copies with their latest album. Park Jin-young bringing G.O.D to stardom encouraged him to make his own company.
Since I can make hit songs, why not make an entertainment company myself?
And hence, JYP Entertainment was formed.
Hey, have you seen this artist named Boa? It seems SM is pushing her to Japan.
What? I didn't know.
Yeah, so let's make a solo idol ourselves too and push them overseas.
Yes, I'm gonna do that too.
I'm gonna take this guy. His name is Jung Ji-hoon, but I'm gonna call him B or Rain.
Mine's called Choi Wee-sung, but I'm gonna keep it cute and call him Wee-sung. And with that, the era of solo K-pop idols that could influence the Hallyu Wave has begun. Finkel decided to go separate ways, and one member named Lee Hyori became solo. By the next year, K-pop acts like Boa became immensely popular in Japan. Lee Hyori and Rain became the female and male icons in Korea, respectively. Oh look, YG is finally adding new members to his roster. However, only 7 became the most relevant that could beat Rain. Back at SM.
Everyone is fucking leaving to do their own and not renewing my contracts. Time to make the new HOT. I'll make sure my contracts are longer so they won't leave me so soon.
Hence, 13-year slave contracts are created. Meanwhile, there's a dude who is trying to break through. His name is Park Jae-sang. He goes by the name of Psy. He's already released 2 albums by 2002 and is pretty famous in Korea because of songs like this.
Biatch, no doubt. 당신 너무나 이쁜 당신 항상 난 당신을 향해 행진 이랬다가 저랬다가 왔다 갔다 나갔다가 너는 만나 장난하나 나 한순간에 세대야 당신은 아름다운 피넛
He's basically the cupcake of K-pop due to the bluntness of his songs. And because he doesn't look like other K-pop idols at that time, he was dubbed the bizarre singer. However, his popularity did not reach out of Korea yet. 5 boys eventually signed to SM slave contracts. A few months later in 2003, a new K-pop boy group was formed and goes by the name of TVXQ or DBSK. This particular group was so heavily promoted, it started to spread down to China and Southeast Asia. Let's make a new boy group! Super Junior 2005 was formed. TVXQ allowed K-pop to spread further from Japan to the whole of Asia. The first signs of crazy K-pop fan culture developed in the form of sasaengs has also started. They invade the privacy of K-pop idols and scrutinize every single detail from what they wear to what they eat on a daily basis. The members of TVXQ are starting to feel the punch and stress. Meanwhile, in YG Entertainment,
I have decided that you shall be part of my new boy band called Big Bang. Except you, Hyunsung, you can't express yourself well yet.
And thus, Big Bang was formed. By 2006, Lee Hyori became the highest paid female singer in South Korea and left DSP Entertainment for Mnet. So DSP Entertainment had to make a move to save their profits.
Let's make the next fin cool,
he said. And Kara happened. They released their first album, but something big is looming behind SM Entertainment.
Oh look, it's Girls' Generation and Wonder Girls.
Kara eventually got overshadowed by Girls' Generation and Wonder Girls as they exploded in popularity. The second generation of K-pop idols and groups have begun to emerge as TVXQ's rapid rise continues to spread K-pop. It was this generation that K-pop is starting to influence countries outside Asia. They are the ones who made K-pop the ultimate genre for bops. Over at YG, G-Dragon cracked and came out with Lies and Day by Day, which propelled Big Bang to success.
That's my boy.
My name is G-Dragon.
The golden era of K-pop slowly begins and one singer named IU, also known as Lee Ji-eun, got rejected by JYP, so she joined Low-End Entertainment to start her music career. Meanwhile, the golden era of K-pop is in place. Prepare the bops.
Hey, would you look at that? The first K-pop song that charted in America. Wait, what the I want to earn some America coins too.
Me too, the fuck.
And they tried. America said no.
Thanks for the Korean coins though.
Meanwhile in JYP,
I'm going to make the next nobody again and bring Wonder Girls to international stardom.
the following months in 2009 became one of the most infectious periods in K-pop. By the end of 2009, K-pop is everywhere. Back in South Korea, Jang Hoon-sung, the kid that got kicked out of YG, joined Cube Entertainment to join Beast. Meanwhile, TVXQ members couldn't take the stress anymore.
I'm sick and tired of overworking and I don't want to do this for 13 years.
Please, I have already overworked for 13 years, bitch.
It's different. We want to do our own stuff.
Tell that to the judge. See you in court.
Don't think I don't know what you guys been up to.
Your cheap ass career cosmetics won't last as long as me. So TVXQ split and became two groups. Meanwhile, in JYP, Park Jae-bom, the leader of 2PM, is getting the L for posting insensitive stuff and forgetting to delete them when he debuted in 2PM. So he leaves. Korea seems to be suffering from PMS, so now they want him back. But JYP already terminated his contract. So now Korea boycotts JYP. The next year, many more new groups are formed, but Miss A was the most successful one.
Let's make song covers of popular K-pop songs.
And she did.
I'm so sorry but I love you 다 거짓말 네가 몰랐어 이제야 알았어 네가 필요해 Sorry but I love you 날카로운 말 아끼면 나도 모르게 널 떠나보냈지만
Multiple radio programs and variety shows later, she released her single Good Day and brought IU to stardom. By the next follow-up lead single, she became one of Korea's top-selling idols, and with the success, IU opened up new possibilities for talented K-pop singer-songwriters to succeed and thrive. In the same time frame, Tiara exploded in popularity with a string of hits, and Sister was put on the map due to the same manner. Meanwhile, in YG Entertainment, Psy got rigged in as one of the artists in the roster.
Thanks for accepting me when I'm almost broke from releasing songs, YG. I think I got the next single ready.
Show me the goods. Psy released his sixth album along its lead single, Gangnam Style, in 2012.
오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 패턴 있는 여자 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 지금부터 갈 때까지 가볼까 오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빤 강남 스타일 Hey sexy lady 오빤 강남 스타일 Hey sexy lady 오빤 강남 스타일
Gangnam Style became the first K-pop song that was played widely across an international audience. YG saw the opportunity and milked a second song with Hyuna called Oppa Is Just My Style, and it goes like this.
오빤 딱 내 스타일.
In the United States, however, Psy was still just a one viral hit wonder. At least it was a one-hit wonder, because JYP released the follow-up to Nobody and Like Money, It Goes Away. America said no to him. The interest in K-pop peaked in 2012, so everyone jumped in and it saw the most number of K-pop debuts. Meanwhile, SM Entertainment is debuting a new boy group with 23 teasers. This 12-member boy group is called EXO, as in exothermic, and since Lee Soo-man loves to separate Koreans from the non-Koreans, EXO is also split into EXO K and EXO M, just as it did for Super Junior. EXO's marketing and promotions were huge, and after 2 hits were released, EXO climbed to the top. Meanwhile, Big Hit Entertainment recruited 7 boys and told them to start posting covers on SoundCloud and YouTube to gain traction. This group is called Bangtan or Bangtan Boys or BTS. On the other hand, YG is planning to release a new boy group.
Let's do it in a reality show style, shall we?
Inspired by the reality shows that were released prior to this, he chose the members in his own reality show competition to form the group winner. But he prefers the losing team, so he made another reality show and made the losing team fight for their spot to form iKON. An era of K-pop groups coming from reality show competitions has started to generate the third generation of K-pop idols. Meanwhile, K-pop girl groups seem to be having a major transition. 2013 came a slew of scandals. These scandals come from second generation girl groups, and he has made 2013 one of the worst K-pop years ever.
Oh look, Jessica is out of Girls' Generation and
Everyone is shook because they thought Girls' Generation would last forever as 9 members. This particular fan camp caused a girl group called EXID to rise overnight. Now, record labels would want to hire people to take fan camps to try and make the same effect. JYP wants to create a new girl group, so he made a reality show called 16 and Twice came out of it. Twice has 9 girls, and with songs like Cheer Up and TT, Twice quickly became the nation's girl group. G-Friend also exploded with the song Rough. Mamamoo and Red Velvet also became huge girl groups. By the end of 2016, the third generation of K-pop idols have ruled the K-pop landscape. Third generation groups benefit from the growing power of social media. They have a thing known as stan culture or fandom culture that develops online by many passionate fans to push their stuff out as quick as possible because single bit of their information or details are diligently appreciated and eaten up by these stans.
I want Yoonji to stomp me like he did to the floor. A Yoonji stand in a nutshell.
Soons let's make SNSD the top forever. We just need to sell all our stuff and soul to them, and we will get a personal video. So worth it, right?
How dare you compare BTS to these losers? Really, 1D sucks compared to BTS. BTS are just perfect.
This is why there's always a war between the fandom.
Sleeping. Wake up, it's 2 p.m.
These loyal acts from stans have propelled K-pop acts to superstar status, especially one particular K-pop group, BTS. Coupled with their charm and talent, they have managed to infiltrate America. Just look. There will be more K-pop groups that will achieve this level of mania in the future thanks to this stan culture and social media. In the future, we may see more small entertainment companies beating out the bigger ones like SM, YG and JYP, as it is easier for people to find talent online these days. SM will release an ultimate boy group based on heavy rotation within the NCT system. YG will expand his dungeon until he realizes Big Bang has disbanded and Blackpink wants to get out after releasing less than 15 songs in their entire lifetime. JYP would remain stable until the next girl group beats Twice or when people start finding out that he belongs to more than one cult. There will be Produce 202, a reality show to make 2 co-ed groups with 22 members from 202 contestants. CL will have a showdown with YG like TVXQ and will have a shadow ban in Korea once she is free to release her 2,699 unreleased songs. Big Hit Entertainment would make another group almost as big as BTS and becomes the Big 3. Let's hope at least one of them is true. By the way, have you heard my song?